Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I woke up this morning and the kids were very, very happy about something. They had taken my Switch and surprised me with stuff. First of all, they changed our clothes, gave us a mustache and an eye patch, so we look a little bit different than we did the other day. But also, they helped us get to 3 stars. They put, like, all sorts of stuff around the island. So, a couple days ago, we did a prank on Caden and filled his island with pitfall traps, but gave him a whole bunch of rewards at the end. So, they came onto my island and started decorating everything and got us 3 stars for our island. These kids are like professional Animal Crossing professionals. Marshal, you're not allowed to leave ever. How dare... Do you want to leave? You're not. You are our first villager on this island. Just kind of spacing out here and, you know, deep thoughts. He wants to leave. You're not leaving. No, don't go. Marshal, you are never, ever allowed to leave. He's 100% back on Team Zendikar, thankfully, so that's good. But yeah, so the kids decorated the island, got us to 3 stars, and you know what that means? We can finally start our Let's Play on the island. So they've brought all sorts of different stuff here. But I do want to update you on one thing that we did. We moved Marshal's house, which might be why he wants to move. A lot of people have been messaging me that sometimes when you move a house, the villager, if they were already upset, might want to leave. Now, we've only had Marshal for like a week now, so he wanted to leave pretty darn quick, but we did move Marshal's house. We built a bridge here, and I wanted to build like a nice little island for Marshal to praise him in all of his awesomeness. And now that he already wanted to leave and we kind of forced him to stay, I feel like what we need to do is super decorate Marshal's house. I do not want to wrap things up. No, I want to keep playing. I want to equip our island designer app so we can terraform this area a little bit, make it super duper beautiful. And then we're also going to mess around with different flower beds because I got some custom designs for flower beds which look absolutely amazing. I'm super excited to show it off. I hope you all enjoy the episode. And I wish this would stop taking me through the tutorial of... there we go. Oh, look, the hat matches the outfit. That's super cool. I'm going to have to do something super duper nice for the kiddos. And if anybody has any good ideas for what I should do for the kids, definitely make sure to let me know in the comments below. But we're going to start terraforming this particular area, and I'll bring you guys back once I get it looking the way I want. Alright, I think I actually really like the layout of this. So we expanded this a little bit to give us some space to put some nice things down here. We've got the bridge, and then we've got this going through here with the waterfall. And then a little bit of space up top where we can put some nice tree cover and kind of make it feel a little forested. Probably some weeds and flowers up there as well, just to give it a little bit of cover above the house. And I think the layout's going to look really nice. Now all we need to do is craft up some probably like... I would like to have the garden wagon. We're going to not use country fences here. Ooh, I also got the golden gears from a bottle thingamaboober. We've also got some piles of leaves, but I think just kind of using these log stools, the log stakes, maybe a dog house and stuff like that will really spice up this area to where we want it to be. So sadly, I still have to wait until the Able Sisters open before I can actually download the new designs on this particular account. But I will be providing all the codes and stuff for that. But I want a nice little flower bed here. We're going to actually use a custom design around the flower bed to make it look really nice. But I also want to do maybe another one on this side. But I do have some nice things to kind of put through here. Unfortunately, I can't put the custom path thing down until Able Sisters wake up. But somewhere in here, we've got some log stakes. Place those bad boys. And I kind of want to like have them around this particular bridge. Kind of make it feel like you're entering into the area. And then I'm going to spread them around through here too. Along with the custom pathing, I think it's going to look really good if my character could actually grab onto it and move it. Grab it with your stubby little hands. Thank you. You're such a sweet game. There we go. That looks kind of good. And then I was kind of thinking maybe having some down here as well. We also have this natural square table, which I think looks nice. I'm going to put that bad boy here, and then I also want to have the swinging bench. And I think I want to have that kind of like... I wish you could place things diagonally. It would make me so happy if we could actually do that. But sadly, you can't place things diagonally, so I guess I gotta kind of find a nice place for this bench, for the swinging bench. So that way it kind of fits in. I was kind of thinking maybe putting like a couch outside, but I don't know how weird that would look, and I don't have any couch recipes or anything on this particular save. But maybe having that with flowers and weeds behind it might look kind of nice. We got ourselves a balloon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I thought for a second it was going in the river. What do we got here? Got us some iron nuggets. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Well, at least while we're waiting for the Able sisters to open up, I guess what we can do is work on actually making our cataloging area kind of the way we had originally planned, which means I got to pick up all the flowers we planted here, do all of the pathing around this, and start actually placing all of the trees that I want around here to beautify the area and make it how I want. Excuse me, Marshal. I know you're fond of these flowers, but I'm going to need you to move there, buddy. Oh my god, they've got a toga. I'm going to look beautiful in this toga. 2,500 bells? Oh, that is a steal. Pockets are... Oh my god, of course my pockets would be full. Well, anyways, I gotta make sure we keep talking to Sable every day, so that way we can do this. But let's go ahead and show off these creator codes, so that way you can get all of these nice custom designs. So this is the first one here, and the ones that I specifically want are these particular pathways here, which we can use. Well, there's these three, and then there's this one with the green on the bottom. I would use this for like the beach, and then this one for grass areas. But you can see all these other things with stairs and stuff that you can use as well. The creator code is on the bottom left. If you want to pick these up, all you got to do is select one, save it, and then it's going to open up your design app, and you can choose to overwrite one, which is going to replace everything in the area that you have placed with that particular texture. It's going to completely replace it in the world as well. So make sure you're not replacing something that you have down already, because it will overwrite that in the game as well. So we're just going to get these saved, and then we're going to show off the next creator code. Now here's the creator code with the borders that I want to use for our flower beds, and you have 3 different colors to choose from. And you've also got these down here, which you might be able to use for different types of artwork and stuff inside of houses. But I think what I want to use for this particular area is probably this dark variation. And the nice thing about this is once you use these, you can pick one color, and then all you have to do to replace it with a different color if you want is just overwrite them exactly the same way, and you can change up your color schemes throughout the year, which is pretty cool. Alright, and the last creator code that we're going to be using stuff from today is this one, and once again you can see it at the bottom left corner. We're going to be using these stones, but I also noticed that there's this cool fruit orchard sign, and then stuff for the beach too. So some nice options here. I think I'm going to probably use all of these, perhaps? Now I do want to show this off, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put the corners on first, and we should be able to go like that, and just make them look a little bit better. So if we go up here, we can frame this all in. And basically what you're going to do is just fill in the spots where you need to, and then switch it up to a different design one. So it does take a long time to do this, but at the very least, it'll help it look quite a bit better. One thing I am curious about, so we're doing it like this, right? But I wonder what it would look like if we reversed, if we did something different. So if we did that, and then maybe put it like, nope, not there, but here. Nope, okay, it does not work. So you do have to put it on the inside of the dirt to make it look good, but I still think it's going to look really, really nice. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this looks freaking amazing. Obviously, this chair needs to move, but my inventory is still super duper full. But what we can do now is you can plant flowers in here, and we can still plant our tree in the middle of this with the flowers all around it. So let's see what that looks like. Let's plant this rose. Not in there, you fool! So I definitely was a little concerned about this. You can't actually dig up a spot here. So it does take quite a bit of room to be able to make this happen, although it does look really nice. But we can't plant flowers and stuff around this like I had planned on doing originally, which is a bit of a bummer, but I think we can still make it look relatively good. So we're going to plant a tree here. And then we're going to go ahead and plant a flower here. Let's do the red mum. Why not? Why not? I think that kind of looks nice. And then we're going to do another tree here. The plan is to kind of do this forested theme. But I do want the entrance to feel really nice. That way when you come into the area, it's got this nice vibe to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this hole here, and we're going to put one tree in the middle, and then flowers in between, I think would look really nice. And then not have it too cluttered, so you can still see the flowers in between as you run past. So far, I'm really happy with the way Marshall's house is turning out. I think the yard area looks really, really good so far. I would have liked to place a little bit more weeds and stuff, and we've got some of the stone here, a little bit of stone here. Ooh, there's a blue balloon, probably with more metal in it or whatever. But I'm really loving this. I'm trying to make it match up with the house a little bit. I should probably put some more purple flowers around to match the purple curtains of the house, but now all we need to do is get up on the other side and start decorating that, and then obviously decorating around the entrance to the bridge as well. But so far, I'm really liking this. Definitely make sure to let me know in the comments below what you think as well. And if you have any ideas for future houses, I'd love to hear them too. So I've been working a lot on the landscaping and getting Marshall's house done, and I'm pretty happy with this entrance. These rocks I'm not 100% sold on yet. I might try a couple different pathings going through here, but I do love this border for the flower pits, or basically to kind of frame in the dirt paths here that we've been using. And I have a really great idea for actually making a nice flower garden to get some hybrid flowers, which we're going to do here to breed some blue flowers in just a moment. But it's starting to come together. It's not quite what I had visioned, but I like it. We just need to get some flowers put in here, and then we got to move Nook's Cranny here. And then we're going to have some like shopping areas on either side. And I think it's going to end up looking really nice. But I was working on getting the path complete to Marshall's house. I need to be able to move my house. I think I'm going to move my house not today, but tomorrow. I'm going to move Nook's Cranny today. We've got some weeds and stuff here that will be able to grow and look a little bit better. We got the rock path. I want to place something like a beach chair or something here. I'm not 100% sure what. Maybe a log stool and bench or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But with all the flowers and everything, I think it looks really nice. We've got a little baby tree planted up on the hill over there. Some weeds and some flowers. And once the weeds are fully grown, I think it's going to be really, really nice. I'm quite happy with Marshall's area. But now, I really want to try... Ooh, that's a red balloon. What are we going to get out of that lovely boy right there? I don't know why I did that like the longest and most difficult way possible. I need me that DIY recipe. And also, we should be able to get a DIY recipe from one of our villagers this morning too. So we're going to have to see if anybody's working on the on their DIY table inside of their house. I don't know why I placed that there. For some reason, I thought I could... Oh yeah, Antonio's going to give us that sweet, sweet recipe today. Oh, great. He gave me a barbell recipe, which I already knew, and he wants me to share it with people. What kind of blasphemy is this? These roses here are the Mystery Island Orange Roses. These are what I recommend using to be able to get the blue roses. Obviously, you can get them with special reds or super special reds that are even more potent with like a 25% chance to be able to get a blue rose. But these... I've gotten a bunch of these, and I know it's a really rare island to get, but since I've got them, I'm going to take advantage of that. Although there are some options to be able to get those super special red roses. So these orange roses here are Mystery Island oranges. If you ever find hybrid orange roses, make sure to pick them up because they are significantly easier to breed blue roses from. You can get them from special reds and super special reds, which is a special red with some added genetics into it to get blues easier. The regular special reds can be completely useless for getting blues, or they can give you like a 1.6% chance or something like that to be able to get a blue. But these hybrid, or the special oranges from the Mystery Islands and the super hybrid reds, the special reds, will get you a 25% chance to make a blue rose. And once you get blue roses, you can breed them together and always get a blue rose from them, which is super nice. Now the question is, where do I want to actually build some of these flower plots to get these rare flowers? I was kind of thinking maybe putting it over here next to Marshals, because we do have this land here, and I don't think I'm going to use it for anything yet, so I'm thinking... Actually, I don't even know if there's enough land here to do what I want to do. I think we can actually fit it in between these and not make it look too terrible. So I'd like to use an X pattern for this, and I just realized... it's another blue balloon. I don't have room for it. Let's plant one of these flowers here, and I think it's going to work really well for getting these blues. And then once I start getting some special blues, then I'm just going to go ahead and actually move them into a different plot to breed them together, rather. I swear to God, if it's iron again, I am going to be so mad. Ooh, a leaf campfire. Sweet! This is actually one of the DIY recipes I was looking for. Nice. So I'm starting to get this kind of laid out the way I want it. And I definitely want the X pattern here, so that way in each of these spots, there's a potentiality for getting a blue rose. And then once those blue roses pop up, I'm probably going to build another one on this side that'll allow me to breed for more blue roses. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on that side or if I'm going to put it down here. Probably going to end up putting it down here because I do think it's going to look better. And then maybe I'll do a smaller plot here because I do want to be able to like run along the beach if I need to. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Now the question is, do I want to have the rock path going through here? Yeah, probably. Still have a rock path, and maybe we'll put like another faucet up there or something. Nothing too bad, but kind of, I just really, really like these stone borders. I think it spices it up quite a bit, and having the 3 different color variations of it is definitely nice to have, you know, different spots on your island. So I'm working on getting this the way I want. I definitely need to add some more decorations and stuff here to spice it up and make it look a lot nicer. But I definitely like the X pattern here because that gives us a chance to get blue roses all through here. Now there is a chance that these will spawn yellows and I believe even reds. But the blues are the ones that we're looking for. And once we get a blue, then we're going to move it to another plot. Now I was debating kind of having another one over here. I think it would look nice. But the problem with that is we wouldn't be able to run through here unless I like make the stone path kind of go up like this. I don't know if there's enough room for that. So I started making one down here because I know there's gonna be one probably down here anyways. And then I have to decide if I like the stone path or if I want to go with some kind of like wooden custom path. Still haven't 100% decided, but it's definitely starting to come along and I'm happy with it. So I decided I wasn't really happy with just having the one type of stone path, and that I wanted to be able to change it up. So we've got a new creator code down in the bottom left corner here with a bunch of different options for stones to even be able to make like turns and stuff, which I think is going to look really, really good. So I'm going to try this out and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, I like this quite a bit more for this path. I think there's a lot more options to randomize it, and I even left some of the previous stones in here to change it up even more, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. But now the real question is, do I want to like line the stone path all the way through here too, and then kind of use wood in here for the areas? Or I don't even know what I want to do with it yet. I think I want to put the stone path through here, but I'm not 100% sure quite yet. Still need to move Nook's Cranny over here today, but I do need to finish this garden that's over here. So I'm working on trying to fill out the pathway here in the stone, and I think I like it. I know I want to put one big plot through here, so I'm trying to make the pathway like we had talked about earlier, and I think it's coming out okay. I do like having the different options here. I wish I was just a little bit more creative at laying it out and making it look a little bit better. I kind of want to put in like some of these. I wish these big ones would be down in the bottom right corner or bottom right and left corners too, so that way I could utilize it a little bit better. But let's see what this looks like if I put that there. and kind of make it feel like it's broken up in certain spots, I think might look kind of okay. So I do that, and then like that, and just kind of make it feel like it's broken up in some areas, I suppose. We got that, and then maybe what I'll do is this one in the corner up here, like that. That doesn't look too bad, I think. I don't know what's going on anymore. Sometimes with this stuff, you just gotta experiment, right? Maybe we'll put the big one here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I think. And I'm gonna try and do that with some of this area, too. I think I'm relatively happy with how this has turned out. I'm still missing like a lot of decorations that I would like to put around, but regardless, I'm still pretty happy with these. Weeds need to grow up a little bit. I wanted to get the flower card here, but I don't have the flowers for it, and just kind of making this pathing going this way. I don't know where it's gonna go yet. Probably up to a bridge here that goes up to the campsite, or not a bridge, but an incline. So maybe I'll get that incline made today and finish that path. This path is going to maybe come along the river here to a bridge that's going to go to the main area. And then we've got all this area to decorate down here, which might end up being a house that'll be down near the beach, I suppose. It might end up looking really, really nice. But so far, I'm really happy with this. I need to figure out what flowers I want to put in here. I think maybe I'll just end up doing all of the windflowers here and make those look pretty. I'm not exactly sure if I like this, but I think it'll look a little bit better once I have the decorations here that I actually want. But I do hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think about the custom paths in the comments below. And if you did find yourselves enjoying it, make sure to slap that like button, show the video some love. I greatly appreciate the support. And I'll see you all in the next one.